Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. I'm Lori. If you're new here, welcome and thank you for joining us. We're just going to kind of pick up where we left off the other day. And these turned out really good. I put them under that mat really made them not, because when you use the glue stick, I'm trying to come with the word, sorry y'all. If you use a thinner paper with a glue stick and put it on something, it always wants to make it curl. So I put it underneath my mat and them turned out pretty good. So I'm just going to kind of pick up where we left off the other day. Hope everybody's doing good. Getting a good start to your week. I didn't shoot a video yesterday. I come home and I didn't feel that well. I was cold all day yesterday. It got like, I think the high here was like, I don't know, 55, I think, all day yesterday. So I was just cold all day long yesterday. And today it's been wet and rainy. So I guess that's why I was cold and achy yesterday. Because of the rain, I guess. Usually I get like that with arthritis. I'll get cold and achy and feel like I'm halfway running a fever and stuff. Like at least 24 to 48 hours before it rains. So I guess that's what was going on yesterday. When I got off of work, I was like, I think I'm just going to lay down. Get wrapped up, and that's what I done. I wrapped up in my blankets. Started watching, what was it? The Christmas collab that Rach and Bella's got going on. I clicked on one of them videos, fell asleep. I woke up 11 o'clock this morning. I said, well, I guess I was tireder than I thought I was. Shoot. But I think it was just where I was cold and achy. I come home and got warm. Went to sleep. And I know most of you are like, y'all, you don't never have to say sorry for not putting up a video or what have you. But, you know, I really did intend on shooting a video. Most days I try to shoot a video every day, but some days I can't and just tuckered out. Well, shoot, I still got 2 more things to cut, dummy. But yeah, so hope everybody's had a good. Today is Tuesday. It is election day in America, so I hope everybody had a good day and went and voted and whatever. If you don't vote, then you know that is your prerogative. I didn't vote this year. Didn't really feel like I wanted to vote for either one of them, to be honest. And it's not a case of no, my vote don't count. I know every vote counts, but it was just I was working and working and working and just didn't get around to it, and that was about it. So please don't come at me because I didn't vote. Just, you know, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And this year's one of them I just didn't care either way. I think what I'm going to do here is make all these journal cards. They're going to be pretty journal cards. So we're just trying to work through, get some ephemera and stuff done for our pink journals. So I think I should be about ready to, I think I'm going to do these, ink them up. And that's the last bit of ephemera that I had planned to do for this journal, I think. I have another kit that I had been eyeballing, but I was like, I ain't going to try to buy nothing else right now. I really want it because I think it would go pretty with this, but I think we got enough stuff to do for us right now. I hope. We'll assess the situation here in a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do after I get these rounded and inked. I'm going to pull out, see what we have and what we need. Because in this one, like I said, I'm going to do those, it's all going to be the side tucks. Boy, them stick. That must be 110-pound cardstock. So we're going to, yeah, that is 110-pound cardstock. That's good thick stuff right there. So all of these little nutcrackers that I have, there's like 20 in the set. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them as my tuck spots. And then have journal cards. So most of this is journal cards. I didn't really have a bunch of tags because I want to frill up the pages, you know what I'm saying? So we'll assess the situation, see what we got. Get your ink, woman. That's what you're looking for, is ink. But I think this is going to be pretty in there. I hope it's going to go good. Most of this I picked because it had the roses on it, because this kit has roses all the way through it. And then I didn't want to really overdo the nutcracker of it, but like I said, I had picked out those, the nutcracker. It was a set of nutcracker bookmarks, and so I wanted to use them as my tuck spots, because I was like, that would be perfect for tucks in here. Then I didn't have to worry about making up pockets and such. So then we could decorate and do, so see where that's on 110 pound, where that's a little lumpy bumpy on the back, on the front. You can still write on the back, not worry about it. That's what I was kind of more worried about, is putting it on a thicker cardstock so you could still write and do whatever you wanted to on it. So I've been trying to run through my, most of the time I'll put my cut aparts or fussy cut bits and stuff like that on 65-pound cardstock printed off. So then, you know, when it is on the tags and such, it's not, you know, real bumpy. I know most people will, that I watch will do 32-pound, or some use 28-pound even, printer paper, and print everything on that, even their fussy cuts and stuff. But most of the time, if I'm running off a kit, I'll use that, it's a 32-pound printer paper from Staples to print my journal pages on, and then I'll use white 65-pound cardstock to print my cut aparts and fussy cuts on, and journal cards, tags, and stuff like that. So that most of the time I use all the fussy cuts to decorate up stuff like this. So then I don't have to worry about backing them or anything like that. Now tags, I'll print a color on the back of them or something like that. So then that way I don't have to worry about having to back everything. Because most of my kits, when I run out and it has tags or journal cards in them, I'll just go ahead and run it on a 65-pound cardstock, print it, and then I'll flip it over and print a tea dye or a coffee dye, or, you know, the color of the kit that I'm using that matches. I'll print it on the back sometimes, whatever. And so then that way I don't have to back everything, because that runs into a lot of time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 11. We got there. There's a belly band. There's 2 belly bands. So now I split these up, I think it was 20 that we had all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 of these. So we got 4 for the front and 4 for the back. It's a belly band for the front, belly band for the back. So these are going to be journal cards here. I'm quit getting my stuff mixed up. Okie doke. And I think all of this is journal cards. Yep, it's all journal cards. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think there were 10 girls and 10 fellas is what I had. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So I had. So I'm just gonna. Then I need to switch. So a girl and a guy for the front, a girl and a guy for the back. Oh, let me have just one. There we go. All right, so that is 11 front and back. Tuck spots, belly bands. All right, that is 4, and that is 4. All right, so let me get medium, small, and big separated out. That's what I'm going to try my best to do here. And then we could use this as a tuck. No, I don't think I am going to use that because I was wanting to use it as a whole page and put a journal card, put like that behind it. That's what I was wanting to do. That's going to throw my, it's going to throw my math off. So we're just going to use it in a pocket. We'll just use it in a tuck. Okay. All right, so that's one front and back, and front and back. Okay, front and back, front and back. And there we go. We'll put that in the front, put that in the back, front and back, front and back. There we go. Front and back, 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 and then that one's left by itself. All right, so now let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and we needed what, 12? Okie doke. So then some of these smaller bits here can be, you know, put in front of some of the bigger ones, and that will be just fine and dandy. Okie doke. That's what we'll do then. We'll take the smaller bits and put them in front of the other ones. Okay. So now that leaves this by itself. Well, let's make us up one more pocketed page, maybe. Well, shucks, y'all, because I done cut that other piece up. I done cut the other one up and used it for tag bits. Let's see what we got. Well, if I use that, that's going to throw it off. Let's see. I can. No, because that's going to introduce a new color. I don't want to do that either. That's introducing a new something or another. We don't want to introduce nothing new. And I don't want to put... How many of them did I have in here? Just one? Yeah, I just used one in here, and I got that one there. Okay. Well, we can use one of these and decorate it up. Let's just do that. Let's see what little bits we got down here. We've got a few things that's left from that kit that we did not use, that I didn't really want to use. It's got rabbits and stuff on it, and cats and this and that. We can put joy, and Christmas. Do we want to do that? I really don't want to do that. Put we wish you a Merry Christmas. No, don't want to do that either. Okie doke. Let's just put them two on there. And then just put, it's got Merry Christmas on there. I don't need any more Merry Christmases on it. I'm about to put ball humbug on there. Well, let's just put them bits on there. I got this other little angel girl here. She'd be pretty on there. Oh, yeah, she'd be pretty on there. Let's do that. Let's put her on there. So I feel like I need something down here at the bottom. Even though it says Merry Christmas on there, still 100 times. I think I'm going to put We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Alrighty. Yeah, let's do kind of like that down here at the bottom. I like that. Okie doke. Let's do that. Let's ink her up, fix that up, and then that'll even her sides out. You know, we got one loaded pocket. Should have did two of them. I knew I should have went ahead and made that other piece of that pink music paper, a loaded pocket, but I cut it up for tags. That's what happens when you don't plan. So we got about, what did I say, 16, 17 pieces now for each side. And that didn't cut, did it? Yeah, so I think I should have plenty. Probably too much, but you know, that's just the way we do. Too much, overstuffed. But you gotta have plenty of writing space, you know what I'm saying? Because this one, you know, wherever we had all the papers were so pretty, I wasn't gonna put anything on the pages other than, you know, just I'm gonna put some lace and some blings on the pages, and you know, dress the pages up. And I wanted real pretty ephemera to go in it. I'm not gonna do a whole lot to the ephemera because I wanted to dress up the book pages. I kind of want her off kilter a little bit just because of the way she's looking. I think that's gonna be pretty. And I think I wound up having her about straight anyways, didn't I? Oh yeah, I like that. That's cute. Just put that like that, and that takes up that space down there at the bottom where I didn't ink or stamp. Yep, I like it. I opened up a new pack of wipes, and every time I try to get one out, it pulls 100 of them. Well, you know, at least 4. It pulls 4 out at a time. And then every time I try to get just one, they're all together. Sometimes it's like that. It's annoying. Like, I just needed one. If I wanted more than one, I couldn't get them out. You wouldn't let me have it. Okay. I'm going to flip this over. Smooth it down around the corners. We'll ink it up. And I think that'll work. I hope everything else is going good for y'all. Like I said, I've been extra tired this week. Last week and this week, I'm just wore out. I don't know. I think it's, well, you know, yesterday was the time change for me. It was like the longest day ever. I swear it felt like it just went on and on forever. And then, I was like, yeah, I'm over the time change. It's dark at 4:30. Today, where it was rainy and dreary, it was really dark at 4:30. I was like, what in the world? I'm ready to take a nap. I was like, I am just so ready to go to sleep right now. Okay, here is the little nutcracker things. These. It came from Unique Art Factory. Christmas pink nutcrackers is a set of 20. That's where I got them from. Okie doke. And I ran out of my little snap packages and I had to revert back to using whatchamacallits, baggies. Look, we got all the ephemera out of that one. That's the ephemera that goes in the book, actually. So then we got front and back. That's the back, and that is the front. Okay, so I need to move all of this stuff over to another bag so I can have front and back. And that was some little bitty flowers in that. So then I got baggy for front and back. Okay. Then we'll just move this stuff. What is this here? Oh, that's the other extra ephemera. That's the other ephemera that I didn't use in here. Okay. So now we need to go through and start working on pages, y'all. Oh, goodness. Alright, so we're going to put this stuff in here, I reckon. So we got ourselves situated. We got our front and our back. And we got plenty of stuff for our tucks to go in our journal. We got front and back. That is done. Let's put you right here in our box. So now, what do we want to do? Let's see what we got. Let's get our blings out. Here you are. Okay, all right, so this is going to be our front cover. See, I wished I had some of glitter glue stuff, but I don't got none. No, I don't have any. Well, I got the glitter paint, but it's red and gold. That's all I got. Wouldn't look good on here. So I want like the white stickly bits on his hat. You know what I'm saying? That would be great. And then around his little cuffs here. Okay, so that's the cover. These are the inside cover pieces. And then see, like her crown would be real pretty with the glittery stickly things. All right, let's get to work on this here. Well, I probably need to put these back up for a minute. Oh, we'll just set them right here. Okay, this is kind of cardboardy, so let me get this big cutter out so I don't mess my paper cutter up. All right, so now so let's see, what am I doing? The height needs to be this way, right? The length needs to be this way. Okay. Gotta get myself oriented before I mess it up. And I'm always confused. Is that 5.5 there and that's 6 right there, or is this 6? I think that's 6 1/4 there. So this white line here is supposed to be 6, I'm assuming. Well, let's hope it is. Alright, so 6 inches wide by 9 inches tall, right? This is not folded exactly right. So I'm going to trim just a hair off of this piece and the hair off the other piece, because the fold on it is not exactly lining up right. So now we'll get it at 9. Alright, and we can use them for tags. That'd be pretty for tags and something. We'll just stick it over here in our catch-all of cut off stuff that we need to work on later on. I'm just getting up a bunch of, you know, like cardboard pieces and cut-offs and this and that and the other over here. Okay, so, alrighty. I've got this pink pearly bit up here. I got this pink frilly bit, and I got that, and that, and that. Let's have a play with some of this. Let's see what we want to do to this here cover. This is going to, for sure, be the spine cover. I love that on the spine because it's satin on one side and like a velvet on the other. It's just so pretty. Now this here is kind of gathered. It is gathered. And it's going to be a frilled up mess. So I'm thinking I want to put some of that. That's going to be too much, ain't it? Probably. More than likely. So now, let's see. This is gathered, but it's not curled up gathered. So now I can take, and put that on there. Shut up. What do y'all think? Is the pink's going to be too different? Because he's going to be here on the front. And it's got both colored pinks with that and the light. Matchy matched. See? Yes, ma'am. Alright, so we need to cut this page in half. So we can get it figured out here. Alright. Okie dokie. Let's get you cut down the middle. Yay, I didn't mess it up. I didn't mess it up. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, so that's going to be the back. And I think that'll work. Because see, this pink matches that. And see why I'm wanting to put that ruffle down the front and the back right here? Because of the words. You know, but we'll cover it up. No big deal. That's a little messy, ain't it? Oh, in the world. Mr. Trimmer and me is going to have a fight. Let's see if we can't get that fixed up. Good gracious, Trimmer. What are you doing, buddy? I really need to get a wheel. I need to get a new wheel. I guess I'll try to find me one next time I go to the old Hobby Lobby. There we go. We just cut a smidge off of it. It ain't going to hurt it none. And it is just, like a 1/16 below 9 inches. So it didn't hurt it none. So we're going to put Mr. Nutcracker here. I'm going to take and put this. Well, quit twisting it, buddy. I'm going to take and put you there. Ooh. That's going to be pretty. See, now I'm blinging, you know, I'm doing all the frilly that's on the front. I'm wishing that I would have put the girl on the front. See, I should have put her on the front, put him on the back, shouldn't I? Yep. And then we could put the pearls around her. Daggone it. And if I do that, that's going to take a page out of my book. Not really, because I can get me just a, you know, one of them pretty pink background pages and put them pieces on her and just go right on along with it. Not worry about it. Yeah, see, she would look a whole lot better there. Then I could put this on her skirt or that. See what I'm saying? And bling her up. Shut up. Why didn't you think of that before you cut that paper? It's a digital, honey. You can go reprint it. Hush up. Quit whining. So I want to put that on her skirt and put this piece here on her too. Like that. Well, her arms is up underneath her, so that's fine. So we can just take and cut it and put it right here and glue that. We'll take and glue that right there like that. Then we can take this piece here and put on top of it like so. And then we can put the little pearly beads. I got the little white pearls. We can put all the way around that. Whew, that's going to be a lot, honey. I want some stickles to bling that up with. Y'all know I do. That's what I'm wanting to do right there. That's what I'm doing. Because I really want to put this on there and bling it up too with the pearls. Well, that's going to be a bit much. I really do. I would have got to find me some stickles. Some stickle bits to put on all that. That's what I need. I need some stickles. Because see, what I was thinking about doing is putting these here as my covers on the inside. And I think that would be pretty with that. But now, when I've took these two pieces here, 2 pages out of my book, I could probably add these. No, I can't. See? You shouldn't have done that. Because, see, that would make such a much prettier cover than he would. Because I could do all that I was talking about doing. Let me see, where's the printout thing on that? And it don't have no real pretty nutcracker writing on it. I was hoping it had, like, you know, one of those big front plates that said the nutcracker, but it don't. It's all little bitty. It's all little bitty. All right. And see, then she would be pretty to put that ruffle bit too, like this little ruffle bit here. Just stick it right there on the page is what I'm thinking. Just put some on the page. I think that would be pretty. Oh, Lordy. Okay. All right, so what are you doing? What are you doing, Knucklehead? Figure it out. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 pages still. No, actually, there's not. There's 15 pages. If you use that, you have 15 pages, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bacon. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yep, I have 15 pages. And that would be the front. And that's going to put these off because I had these every other 2. Oh, that's the middle. What am I doing? Flip it around, Bunny. Good Lord. And that puts that being the front page. I don't like that. Okay, here, let's flip these two. Make the ballerina shoes the front page. See, like on her skirt, you could do that. You could do that little ruffle bit too. Either one of them. That's what I'm thinking. Is just putting that, like just put it right there at her waist and add a little ruffle bit, maybe. I don't know. It's probably too much in the journal. Alright, so there's one. Feels really thick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 1, 17, 18, 19. And that could kind of work with the pockets that we got. Because now what I'm thinking about doing is cutting this page, doing what I'm talking about doing with the front cover, taking these bits and put them on the inside cover. And then, I want to take and put one of these here in each. Alright, that's going to be the front. So we'll put, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 places on each side to put a tuck, and we have 11. So we have 11 tucks. Alright, so now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I was wanting to put the tucks on the pink pages. Well, well, well. Oh man, because see, it's the Nutcracker, so I wanted him on the front, but I want blingy stickles on him. Shut up and do it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need one more page to be where I can put the 11 tuck spots on the pink papers on the front and back, and then the middle pieces here. You see what I'm saying? So like, all right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and that's 11, and that's the amount of tucks that we have. I have 11 for front and back, so the pink pages could be, you know, where the tucks go on each side of the journal, so they lay right. And then the middle papers is where I was wanting to put the belly bands. So then, like, on either side of the middle, there would be a belly band on the back of it. That's what I was planning on doing with the belly bands. And then everything else, when you flip it, it would be on the pink side. Well, you know what? I can still put some of that blingy bling stuff on her skirt on the inside of the journal, honey. Yes, we can. Shut your face. Because you know what? That's what I'm going to do. All right. Okay, so that's planned out. That came out really good, though. I knew I was thinking about using those. Because so what I'm doing is I'm thinking of where to place my tuck spots, my belly bands, where I want them. And I need, if I put them just on the pink, then I need, you know, 11 pink backgrounds to put them on. And with the belly bands being in the middle, so then there would be, you know, 10 of these to put the tuck spots on either side, is what I'm thinking. So see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 9, 10, and then the middle piece would be the belly band, and then you flip over, you got a belly band and 10 tucks on the other side of the pink. That's why I'm counting and going through and like, oh, I need to do that. But see, even with that, I can still put that dressed up bling stuff on her in the journal, and I'm going to. And then we'll take Mr. here and put him here in the front, and we'll put this in the back, and that's going to be our that'll be our front and back plates for our journal. Sure enough, will. Yes, it is. Okie doke. I'm glad y'all let me work that through, because no, it's not. Knucklehead. Alright, so this is going to be the inside. Crazy woman. That is going to be the inside. Now look here. These are going to be the inside cover pieces of our journal. And I'm going to run them right up to where that bend is right there, right up to it. And then that'll be the front. I think that's going to be pretty. And that'll be the back. Oh, yeah, that'll be pretty. Okay. I need to quit flip-flopping that around before I mess it up. You know, like I ain't done flip-flopping around enough. Okay, so let me put these in here. Now that I've done wasted 30 minutes trying to figure out what piece I wanted on the front or not. Knucklehead. Okay. I'm still putting that on the front cover. Alright. Good Lord. I'm still going to put that skirt stuff on her on that front page. And some throughout the book too. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the front and back covers real quick like. Let that dry good with the glue for the frillies here. And then I'm going to take and sew the signature in. And then we'll start decorating on the pages with our lace and our pearls and bling. Okay, because I'm going to put that right there like that. Right on the edge of that. And I'll be fine and dandy with that. I'm just making sure that it's pretty much straight top and bottom. And it is kind of crooked. He's a little crooked. that's going to be pretty. Okay, flip it over. Boom. Let's put this on. Then we'll put our lacy bits on. It's going to be over an hour, y'all. I'm sorry, but you know, I had to go back and forth. And like I said, it is a digital, and I could have reprinted the papers, but I didn't want to. Because I'm going to put lace and bling on the pages anyways. Parts that I can. Anywhere there's little lacy tutu bits and stuff like that, I am going to put some lacy tutu bits on it. I just am. Because I want to. Alright, is that upside right? It's upside right. Is that upside right, y'all? Is that right side up? You know, whatever it is. Whatever it's supposed to be. I just noticed I got glue all over that thing. Oh. Now I messed it up. Quit. Quit messing with stuff. Focus, focus, focus. That one there went on pretty good without having to mess with it. And I'm just centering them because I know I'm going to use this to cover my spine with anyway. So, you know. And that's going to go on the spine. And it may cover up some of this. I'm fine with that. I don't really care. And I'm just spreading that glue underneath there out. Making sure that my edges are all glued down. Apparently I had a bunch of glue on that one side there. Is he crooked? No, I'm just looking at it crooked, I hope. Okay. Alright, get your scissors. Let's get us some Fabri-Tac. Put this lacy bit here on the front, at least. Alright. I'm going to trim this bit right here that wants to fray up with me. Didn't cut that, did it? Paper towel, paper towel. Come here. I moved my paper towel and I forgot I moved it back here behind me. So I went to reach for it over there. That's where it's been at for like a year. And I got all this stuff here. So then I went to reach for it and I was like, oh no, I moved it. I forgot I moved it. What is going on with you, buddy? I thought I filled you up. Oh, I did, and I did a Christmas journal. And that's why you ain't filled up anymore. Oopsie. See, I pushed that too much. I want this straight. Alright, let's Get it off the paper towel. Okay, so now let's see if we can't do one on the other side and not mess it up. See it a little bit there. Oh, that's gonna be super cute. Yep, I like it a lot. Okay, so now I need to flip it this way. I think I got this, I'm pretty sure I got this from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. I went up there looking, and Hobby Lobby is really just pretty much about done away with their lacy bits. Everything they've got blinged up. Got some kind of bling on it. Look at that mess. Sitting over here bubbling up. Yeah, I went up there looking for lace and stuff, and pretty much everything is just some kind of lace. It ain't even lace, it's beaded trim of some sort. You know, like they had that real pretty lace for a long time. Now they've got the heart kind. Oh, goodness. It's real pretty. But it was like a real pretty white lace they had. Oh, goodness gracious. I stuck that all in there crooked, didn't I? We don't want you crooked, buddy. No, I cut that a little long because it kept wanting to roll it with me, but that's all right. We'll fix it. We'll trim her up. Okay, now I'm going to get that little bit that was on my fingers off, and I'm going to trim them edges there. And I think that's going to be it for today. Like I said, I didn't mean to waste that time going back and forth about the cover pieces because I had already decided. So I said, let's just stick with the original, then we can do the blinged up on the inside of the pages anyways, because that's what I was going to do anyhow. You know, is go through and add bling on the pages. Oh yeah. Is that even? Not really. That top piece there is not quite even. Let's push it over a little bit there. That might might have done it because where I just cut it. Yeah, see, because the back piece is looking like it's sticking out further. Okay, let's hone you in a little bit there, honey. Oh, I like that though. See where it looks like it's double ruffled? Yeah, that's pretty. Let's do that bit. Because really only the front side is really only the one that I was really worried about where the lace actually fell. Just because I needed to cover up that that writing stuff. Okay, let's clean this up. And that's funny, I think that right there is plumb crooked. I think it is. Alrighty, y'all. That is the outside cover of it so far. And we might work on this journal for a little bit more because I want to, like I said, I want to put lace and beads and stuff like that on the pages and things. You know, because we didn't dress up our ephemera all that much. So I for sure want to dress up the pages in here. Oh, you big dummy, you just laid that on that wet rag, stupid. Oh man. And yeah, see, that looks pretty good. Alright, so now yeah, see, that's hanging over way too far. That'll be okay. Stop fooling with it. Because this here, it's bothering me. It is. See, that's hanging over like a 1/4 inch too much at the top. It'll be okay. Alright, so I gotta figure out what I want to tie it with. I need a thick pink lace. What are you doing? Let's get in there. I'm sorry, y'all, my flip-flops are making a racket. You know, to be the sound effects queen here. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. I thought I had a wide pink one out, but apparently I did not get a wide pink lace out. So, okay then. Alright, so I'm going to put the ties on it. My in camera, probably crooked in camera, but okay. So I'm going to take between 4 and 5 here, around about-ish. Okay, I'm going to do the same over here on this side. Make sure I didn't move it. Let's see, yep, that's 4 to 5 1/4, right? Yep. And I'm not putting it on my trim piece on the cover. I'm just putting it here up to the edge of the folder. I'm going to get it on there as straight as I can get it. It's on 4 to 5 1/4 right there. And I'm going to leave this laying here and let this dry tonight. I might go ahead and so then we can put our top pieces on. What time is it? 10 minutes over. Okay. So now that is 6 by 9 on both sides. Oh, this thing. That cutter blade come off of there. Alright, so I'm taking this, I'm cutting it down 6 by 9. Actually, I'm going to do 5 7/8. Thereabouts. Because if I cut it at 6, it's going to go over this, and I want it right up to the edge of that where it's bent. And it is going to be 8 7/8, because remember we cut that little sliver off. So then we'll have some pretty pink pieces to use for collage later on. Alright, so then this is thin paper, so I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. You put it down so it won't show through and ripple up and all this and that. And then we'll have our cover done. Come on. Make sure you get your sides real good with the Fabri-Tac, and then in the middle do a little bit of swirlies. But you make sure you get your sides real good. Sometimes Fabri-Tac don't spread out. that will. Okay. So I want that where it's got just a little bit of that trim around it. The cream trim. Just so my tea-dye papers will kind of, you know, blend in with it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I need to take a good soapy rag, scrub brush or something to this mat to get this glue off here. Okie doke. Let's put the other one on. Yeah, because I got some Fabri-Tac glue on that right there and over here. Yep, it's okay. It's all right. I think with that little bit of trim there around that it's gonna blend in a little bit better, because this stuff has the gold in it, and I think it brings the gold out and the pink. It's my intent anyway. You see how that's bringing the gold out, I think, or I may be wrong. Alrighty, let's see if we can't get you evened up. I don't want you that far away from the front. Okay. Make sure that it's really stuck good to your tie on both sides. And then just smooth her out. That Fabri-Tac spread out from underneath there. Now this, you'll probably have to let it dry a little bit, because when I'm spreading that Fabri-Tac out, it's coming, if you close it, it's gonna it's gonna glue it together. The good thing is about Fabri-Tac, it does kind of peel off as it dries, so it's not too bad. Alright, I like that. I think that's going to be really pretty in the inside there. And I'm not worried about this piece in the middle not being covered, because if I really want to, I can run some of that pink lace down it and it'd be just fine. But I really don't think we're going to need that. I got Fabri-Tac all over this thing, didn't I? Yeah, it's all right. It'll dry and it'll be just fine, and then we'll just use it again tomorrow and get some more glue on it, won't we? Just trying to make sure that it's not to the point that it's gonna catch and stick on the front of my stuff. Yeah, see, that's peeling off. Alrighty. Okay. our cover. Oh, that's good. And yeah, I left the really long tie, you know, because we're going to shove it full. Have a big old bow. That'll be just fine. And then your tie will not impede upon your pretty ruffles there. So now when we put our signature in, I want to take and run this here down the spine over here with the lace and with the pearls on it. I think that's going to be fine. So we'll have to sew the signature in before we put that on. And that's going to reinforce, it's going to reinforce this file folder really good. And it won't fall apart. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece, if that's okay with you all. And I think I got this at Hobby Lobby too. They had this, they had white, and they had like a blue. Okay, so now look, this right here, it has that wire in it, but I like to keep that wire in there because that helps keep that straight. When you put it on your journal, it helps to keep it sturdy. Sturdies it up a little bit more. And I cut this bottom piece at an angle, and that's fine. So then I got a little bit of playroom. Not a whole lot, but a little bit, just in case if I get it off one side or the other. All right. That is just going to be awesome. So then that'll wrap around about an inch or so, front and back, like that. Oh, that's going to be pretty. I like that. I like it a lot. You'll see it has the mauvey pink in here, and it has the bright pink too, so I think that's going to work well. But yep, that is what our cover will look like right there. I want to try to get that, well, so I want to split the difference of it, so it's going to be like that, front and back. Yep. I may try to do a little shorter on the front, but I want to make sure that spine's sturdy, and this will help sturdy that spine and won't cause when I put, it's file folder and you can use it, but I just want to make sure that, you know, when I pull the threads, or, you know, someone's pulling on the book, flipping, flopping through it, that, you know, this does not split on them. And that's the only reason why I want to put that on there. So now see, when we put our signature in here, this should be enough to cover it. If not, I'll run a thin piece of pink lace up it, or what have you. Or I do have some of this I do have some lace beads, or beads on a string somewhere in here. I got the white. Come here. See, I got this stuff here that I can run down it. If it's too much showing, I can put that down it. Be just fine. Alright, y'all, I'm going to get off here and leave these out. And we will holler at y'all tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for watching and putting up with me and coming along with me going back and forth. And see, I have this here, but that's sticky bits, and it's not as puffed up as this, so yeah. So we'll use that. That's going to be plumb pretty. All right, y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow. Y'all have a good night. Thank you so much. And I hope it was helpful and entertaining. I know it took forever, but it's done. I gotta fix that. We gotta put some Fabri-Tac on that. Keep that from fraying. I don't even think I'm gonna put Fabri-Tac on it. I'm gonna put this all-purpose glue here on it, and it'll keep it from fraying up there, just because I cut it where it was sewed together, and it's wanting to come apart. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the little frayedy bits, tucking it down in that fold there, and then just holding it together, and it'll glue to itself. It's the idea anyways. Well, I said it was, and then every time I move my finger it comes apart. Or you can just get frustrated with it and just cut it. And I think that's what I'm about done here. Is just got plumb frustrated with that. I'm just going to snip it. See that little bit right there? That's the bit that's fraying. There we go. Because see how it ruffles? That last little bit of ruffled piece was caught there. And that's what kept wanting to fray. So now we're good. We taught it a lesson, didn't we? Do the same down here on this piece. Alrighty, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I'm sorry. Y'all have a good day, and we'll holler at you tomorrow. Thank you.